Love is about choices. Love can be very complicated. Love can be very toxic. Love can be happy. Love can be great. Love can be a lot of things. It all depends on you and the person you depend on to share that love with. Now, whoever you choose, now you gotta base the love off who you choose. Because everybody don't love the same. Neither do everybody care for the same needs. Let me change that. Neither do everybody have the same needs. What you may be looking for, your partner might not care much about. What your partner may care for, you might not care much about. So now what we have to do as two is come to an understanding to see if we can work as one. And if we can't work as one, then there's no need. This is what I hate most about people who so confused on real love. And this is what's happening in our culture right now, in our society. This is what's happening. And I'm going to say this, without caring what anybody else's opinion is. People will get mad at you when the relationship is over. And they hold you accountable saying, oh, you broke my heart. Oh, you ain't loyal. Oh, you ain't this. You ain't that. Why? I personally feel like if something is meant to be, it'll be. You don't have to force it. You don't have to pressure it. You don't have to wonder. If it's going to work out, it's going to work out. Sometimes you have to let things work out. And if it ain't working, then you don't have the right, neither do I, neither do her or him, have the right to get mad with another person because it didn't work. Did you waste your time? No. And if you did waste your time, you had a choice to waste your time. You had a choice to stay. You had a choice to leave. And it confuses me because we live in a society where people are blaming everybody for their failures. Their failures of relationships. Their failures of success. And it's easy to point fingers. What are you contributing? What are you doing? Did you notice red flags? And then when you notice the red flags, did you do something about it? And if I approach you about a red flag and you don't change it, then I gotta be a dummy to keep thinking you're gonna change after we done addressed it. So what's happening in our society and culture is nobody's taking accountability. Nobody's taking accountability. We're blaming everybody for everything. Oh, it didn't work out. She or he cheated. No, people grow apart. Some people grow together, some people grow apart. That's part of life. That's part of nature. That's part of being a human. That's part of the unknown. That's the beauty of life. We don't know. We take risks. We take risks with each other. We take risks on jobs. We don't know the outcome. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We don't know. Feelings change. You know what I'm saying? Feelings change. That's why you can't go off your feelings, because I may feel like I don't want to be with you no more, but if I commit to you, I will stay. Now, does that mean I'm going to do everything you want me to do? Maybe not. Now, you have a choice to make, whether you want to stay with me or not. That don't mean I'm planning on changing just because you think I should or whatever the case may be. I feel like I can be me, you can be you. But the problem with our culture is we try to dictate how everybody should be based off what we need. So the moment somebody don't live up to our expectations, we want to condemn them and saying they not this and they not that. Maybe you just choose the wrong fit. Maybe you just choose the wrong people and you're expecting the people you choose wrongly to become rightly. It don't work that way. I'm sorry, that just is not how life works. If life worked it that way, everybody would have what they want. Divorces would never happen. It would never be baby mama, baby father drama all the time, because I'm pretty sure half of the people that really wanted to be together, they didn't have intentions of breaking up. They got to a point where they understand, like, hey, this is not working anymore. As much as it hurts, sometimes you got to move forward. You got to move on. You're going to spend the rest of your life trying to fix what's broken, or are you going to move on to what God's had planned for you next? You got to ask yourself real questions and stop looking at things in small increments. You're either going to hurt and waste your time trying to fix something that can't be fixed, or you're going to hurt and heal and move on to something greater. One door closes, another door is always open. The problem is sometimes we want to go through the wrong door. That door says do not enter, but you go anyway. Now you want to blame somebody else for you entering in the wrong door and can't get yourself out. Now you're lost. You got to think beyond yourself. You got to think beyond the moment. You got to think about everything that comes with making the right or wrong choice. And that's the problem. We don't see it that way, but we should.